Hello and welcome to today's September 30th second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update. Today we will cover the newly proposed stimulus package and how it will be countered by Steve Mnuchin, Secretary of Treasury. Yes, Mnuchin's plan will include a stimulus check to the people. Yes, Mnuchin's plan will have unemployment assistance. Yes, Mnuchin's plan will have help for renters, landlords, and homeowners. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now. Okay, now Stephen Mnuchin, Secretary to the Treasury, said he is hopeful about striking a corona stimulus deal with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. This is happening right now. So Pelosi and Mnuchin are meeting and they are discussing the new HEROES bill and parts that they want to add to or take away. So those negotiations are happening right now. Mnuchin said, we're going to give it one more serious try to get this done, and I think we're hopeful that we can get something done. I think there is a reasonable compromise here. Mnuchin also said the point that he and Pelosi are at the point where they found a lot of common ground on many pressing issues. Mnuchin finished by saying, let's see if we can get a compromise agreement with the speaker, something that works, and then we'll continue to work with both sides on the exact language and the policies. Pelosi said, negotiations between she and Mnuchin have gone well. However, today, she said, I always want to keep the door open for us to have a solution. It's a negotiation. We won't get everything we want, but they're very, very disdainful. They're disdainful of working families in our country. So she started off by saying how well they're working together and that they want to do something, and then she just threw in a bunch of hate towards the competing party. I'm hoping that they can just leave this hate to the side. We get it. You guys don't like each other, but do you like us? Like, do this for us, right? Okay, now the negotiations between them are them trying to basically craft a fair deal that is a compromise between the new HEROES Act and the Problem Solvers Caucus bill, right? Which is basically $2 trillion to $2.2 trillion. So they're very close, and I'm hoping to have something to announce to you later today. Now, if these two-party negotiators can't reach a deal, Majority Leader Steny Hoyer has suggested putting the new HEROES Act to a vote with or without Nancy Pelosi's approval. As he says, a deal must be done before everyone leaves Washington, D.C. If this happens, it will be a major break in the Democratic leadership, but it is something that must happen. This vote has to happen this week, right? Hoyer told reporters, we're going to do the best we can, and we're going to make sure the position of our party is known to the American people in terms of trying to help them at this great time of crisis. Now, I know that this would take a lot of courage on Hoyer's part to do a deal, or to call for a vote, rather, if a deal can't be struck, but he needs to have that courage to move forward for the American people. We cannot let these negotiations drag out any further. All right, now if you found this video helpful up to this point, will you give it a like? That way YouTube will share it with others. You guys gave my video 120,000 likes yesterday. I just want to say thank you as I try to bring you the most up-to-date developments and the truth and never any kind of clickbait. Now, George from the community asked me, Stephen, what was your take on the presidential debate last night? So I watched the entire debate from introductions until families walked off the stage. It was a bit of a mess, right? Both candidates continued to talk over each other. I felt like Wallace lost control of both people in the debate. I read that Wallace cut off Trump over 80 times, but only cut off Joe Biden about 15 times. I did notice him, cutting both of them off. I didn't count, obviously, but It was really hard. So like this was me last night. Who's talking? Whose turn is it, right? I mean, it got really messy. It was really messy. I thought both candidates landed some good punches. I thought both brought to light some interesting things. There were some things from both parties that I was not aware of. That it seems like maybe the media is not reporting on. So I wasn't aware of some things. So I'm doing my own research to maybe bring that to the channel and try to do so in an unbiased manner. But anyway, if I could sum it up in one word, I would say it was messy. And hopefully the next one will be better. Now, today, I spent over an hour listening to a congressional hearing with FBI, former director of the FBI, Comey, and each of the people in Congress took their turn. Even though they didn't agree with what maybe the other person was saying, they were polite. So I'm hoping the next presidential debate could you don't need to cut each other off. Like, make your punches, make your points, defend your position, but do it when it's your time. So anyway, those are my thoughts. You asked, so I'm going to answer. Now, I wanted to thank the Santos family for sending me some fan art. That's me, my face, inside of a three-dimensional, I don't know if you can see that, a three-dimensional Superman, which I love Superman, right? So anyway, thank you for sending that. I just want to remind everybody in the community that you are amazing. I really appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.